Amy, tell us, what was the problem that you had when you came to Newday last year?
I had a condition called vasovagal syncopes, which is a problem with the vagus nerve in the brain, and it basically controls your blood pressure, so how your body knows how to stand upright and pump blood through your heart.
And the problem with this condition was that sometimes the blood didn't get to your brain and then you would fall over, you'd faint?
Yeah, so I went through a really long period where I'd try and stand up and I'd just faint. I couldn't get out of bed a lot of times in the morning, and sometimes I couldn't even lift my head off the pillow because I was just so dizzy.
So give us some examples of places where you fainted.
So one time it happened when I was getting out of the swimming pool and someone had to fully drag me out. And it's happened in my friend's kitchen, and it's happened at school, right outside my head of sixth form's office, which was really awkward.
Okay, so this fainting was obviously scary. And how did it affect your life? What couldn't you do because you might faint?
So I really didn't feel comfortable going out by myself, and if I was, my parents would always make sure had people to pick me up, and I had to get Ubers a lot of the time because I couldn't just walk to the station get the train or something.
And you stopped attending school regularly because you couldn't be, you had difficulty getting to school?
Yeah, I missed most of my last year of school, and my attendance was 30%, so I only got one A-level.
Wow, so this is a major, quite apart from the fact you're walking along the street and you might fall over and faint at any minute, this has had a major impact on your life. But you came to Newday last year. Now, we've already given the game away, haven't we, by saying there were all these people healed last year and here's 5 of them. But let me ask you this question, Amy. Since you left this campsite last year, have you ever fainted?
Not once.
That's wonderful, isn't it? Let me ask you another question. Since you left this campsite last year, have you had any of the symptoms of vasovagal syncope?
No, not any of them.
Wonderful. And would you say, Amy, that last year at Newday, you were immediately, totally and instantly healed?
It was like I blinked and my head went from dizzy to just completely fine.
Wow, fantastic. Praise God. We're so grateful, aren't we? Wonderful. Now, let me just ask you a couple other things. What difference has being healed made to ordinary life?
I can just live my life normally, and it was such a relief to go from relying on everyone around me to do things for me and help me with stuff, and now I'm just free to do whatever I want and study and be with my friends, yeah.
Wonderful. And you've also had this medically checked out. You've had it medically verified?
Yeah, I went to my GP. She tested my blood pressure, and she's like, yeah, you've been healed.
Fantastic. Well done. Thank you, Amy. Isn't that great?